Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead reading. We're going to start your reading a little bit different this week. I'm going to introduce the tea leaf fortune cards to start your reading off, to give us some energies, and let's see how this goes. So, dear spirit guides and angels, can we have a message here for Gemini to start the reading, please? And thank you. And one from this deck, please. The same deck, I just have to cut them into two because there's a lot of cards here. What other message is there for Gemini, please and thank you, to start the reading? Going to get one more on that. Okay, so we have ant, fly and goldfish. Interesting, you've got all insects and then a fish. It says work, achievement and success. We do also have fly, which is a period of ill health and depression. So all I'm going to say to this is don't overdo it with the work and success, because we can all overdo it. We've got to know our boundaries. And then we have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So it sounds like you are really working hard, all aspects of your life there, but don't overdo it. That's all I'm going to say to that. Okay, Gemini. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Gemini for 2nd of December, week commencing, and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. So overall energy, isn't that interesting? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. With those success cards, it's cracking. Opportunity, yeah, look, 10 of Swords. Don't overdo it. Your challenge is the Magician. The Chariot is what you don't see coming. And 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Very rarely get reversals in my readings. So that's really interesting. So Ace of Pentacles, Gemini. This is about having a new focus on something. Pentacles are our material resources, our time, our energy too, whatever your coinage is at the time of this reading. And it's like there's some brand new, something coming in for you next week that you're really going to focus on, which is lovely. The 10 of Swords is an opportunity for you to forget some very stressful times, I want to say. The message of this card is also as an opportunity to not hang on to things from the past, because it doesn't serve you. And again, with this a period of ill health and depression, it could be that you have perhaps been a bit vulnerable to that, or susceptible I should say, and it's an opportunity for you to let go of that. The Magician is in your challenge, and it's really funny because I feel like with you, Gemini, it's like, right, I've got an ace, now let's do it. I want to do it tomorrow. No, I want to do it yesterday. And you can do it, but you're having to, as a challenge with the Magician, I don't know if there's something that you need to consider first, but I know you want to get going on it. As a challenge, the Magician can also relate to a person as well as an energy. And now this person as a challenge is quite manipulative, because they know that they have all the tools and that they on the table to help them. They also know how to use them to be quite manipulative and influence people. So whether that's a person around you, I've just realised it's your card, Gemini. Sorry. As in the major arcana, this is attributed to Gemini. Again, to me, it's like there's something that perhaps, again, with this 10 of Swords, that you are waiting to let go of in order to literally fly. There's something holding you back. However, we've got the Chariot in what you don't see coming, and that is literally knowing that you can like take control, get in the driving seat, and really push this situation forward, and overcome any adversities in your path. And again, with that Magician as a challenge, I don't actually feel it's somebody manipulative around you. However, it could be for some of you, but overall, I feel like it's just you feeling like this pent up energy of, let's just get this sorted. Perhaps it's gone round and round and round over and over again. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is lovely to see, because the Five of Pentacles is about, you know, literally financial struggles, financial and health struggles actually too, it can be. However, in reverse, it's like you've just like kind of realized, had a realization. Maybe you've asked for help, maybe you've seen something that can help you progress, because this is about getting yourself out of a tricky situation. So we're going to clarify that Ace of Pentacles. Why do we have that for Gemini, please and thank you? Lovely to see, though. That's your energy of like, you know, maybe there's a, you know, financial windfall coming to you too. Or a new focus on finances or career or your energy and time. Wow. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'd get you a lottery ticket tonight. No, I'm joking. I would never, ever advocate gambling. But it is a very lucky card. Coupled with the Ace of Pentacles, again, it could be your spiritual growth, as it says in the Goldfish energy card, or fortune card, I should say. But whatever this is, the Wheel of Fortune is all about a situation moving to the next stage. It's fortuitous. It can't not be fortuitous, coupled with that Ace of Pentacles. This is lovely. It's a feeling of progression. I'm really drawn to the angel sitting in the corner there too. So again, I feel like for some of you, it is quite spiritual. It's kind of like a realization coming on here. Your opportunity is the Ten of Swords, so there's an opportunity to forget something from the past. Forget, you know, all these swords is the mental suit, and you can see it's everybody stabbed them in the back, and that feeling of, oh my gosh, put a pin in me, I'm done. There's an opportunity for you to just forget about that, let that go. All it does is it creates more this horrible vicious circle inside us. If we dwell on things, it does nobody any good. Easier said than done, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting that. Ten of Swords. Why do we have the Ten of Swords here, please and thank you? For Gemini. Swords are your suit in the tarot. How lovely. The Queen of Cups is here. It's like there's an ending to something that will allow you to show your feelings again, allow you to have that lovely nurturing side to you, to show how much love you have to give. Now, I know that sounds a bit soppy, but that is exactly what she does. The Queen of Cups is instinctive as well. She's very intuitive, and she knows, like, she would just pick up the phone and ask if somebody's okay, because she's just got like, oh, they didn't sound quite right. And it's as though by letting go and having this, I don't know, if some of you, there could be something to do with a mother that you're releasing from, or forgetting some upsetting times with. But what it is allowing you to do is open your heart. And stabilize your emotions too. The Magician is in your challenge. It is you. Maybe you're struggling to be yourself next week, but I think that's because you're feeling frustration, maybe you can see something that somebody else can't. Why do we have this Magician here for Gemini, please and thank you? That's just turned over. Where is it? Wow, powerful. So the Hierophant, again, is very spiritual. He's the head of the church. He's a guru energy. There's so many messages with this Hierophant. Coupled with the Magician as a challenge, it can mean that you are challenged to your loyalty. There's challenges going on to your belief systems. Maybe you're going to have to change the way you think, because this is all about your morals and beliefs and traditions and how you think and how you conduct your life. Not quite something, maybe you're going to be pushed outside your comfort zone. It's also about levels of commitment. So when this card comes up, it can mean marriage. So that's a high level of commitment, something that you're very committed to, but you're struggling to commit to at the moment. I'm going to do one more on that because you've got 2 major arcanas there. In fact, you've got 4 major arcanas overall so far. Gosh, and you've got another one, and it's the High Priestess. So I think you're struggling to... The High Priestess is about intuition, again, with that Queen of Cups too. It's like you're struggling to trust your feelings about somebody or something. Whatever it is, you're not being guided. You're second guessing some sort of guidance, I feel. Now, whether, again, spiritually or literally by somebody, I think there's a lack of trust here. And it's making you feel a bit like you're not sure which way to go. Could be because you don't have the correct information too, because the High Priestess, she has all the information. She is that, she doesn't need to read books. She's just so intuitive. She has that, such a connection to spirit that she gets downloads, and she doesn't always share them. She doesn't need to. She just sees how things play out. Again, I think there's, maybe you have that and you're not trusting what you're getting. Wow, this is... It's a card of Aquarius, the High Priestess. For some of you, that's relevant. Interesting that you've just got also the 2 most spiritual cards in the deck out together. These are, if you like, counterparts. And then the Chariot is what you don't see coming, is jumping into the driving seat, getting on with something, overcoming adversity. With that Wheel of Fortune, it's saying there's something moving on to the next stage, maybe because you are overcoming this bit. There's some sort of, I want to say somebody's challenging your belief system. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Chariot here, please and thank you? Why do we have the Chariot here for Gemini? Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And I was just going to check in the bottom of the deck because I was just wondering if I'm holding my cards in reverse, because I don't very often get reversals. And now we have 2 in the reading. No, it's really odd. It's really, I mean, I know I keep saying, you know, I can't believe how these cards come out. Of course I can, because these are messages that I'm getting for you. And this is, I'm just the vessel, if you like, to portray the message. So the Knight of Pentacles is, as not in reverse, in the upright, is about slow and steady wins the race. Just take your time, make sure plans are in action. But in fact, in reverse, he's not being very, maybe this is a bit of a message to you to say, just take your time. Don't rush in, because plans do need to be put in place first. Again, with that magician energy, that's where the frustration is coming. You want, the chariot is something's coming in to move it along quickly and giving you this tool, if you like, to overcome the challenges in front of you. However, the Knight of Pentacles, I feel, is serving as a bit of advice to say, you need to remain grounded. You need to not get too ahead of yourself. Get those plans in place. You need to step back. I need to do another one on that. So that's clarified also by the Queen of Wands. For some of you, it can be the Queen of Wands could be this this driving force, if you like. She can be very pushy. She's incredibly focused, and when she has a focus, she's going to get it. She at all costs. She's very driven, passionate. Not so much with the heart. Not really. She's can be quite selfish. There could be somebody coming in that might be a little bit pushy for you next week and trying to influence you and goad you on or something, or Ones are our creativeness too, so it could be a work colleague, somebody who's very they just like to shine, they like the attention, they're very good at what they do, and they like the finer things in life. But that Knight of Pentacles could even be a fatherly figure or somebody that is saying, just, and I want to say too, look, with the Chariot, you have the I can't even remember what they're called. What are they called at the top of my tongue? The symbology, if you like, there of overcoming adversity, and you've got black and white, and it's almost like these two are complete opposites too, which they are. Gosh, so the Five of Pentacles in your outcome and advice is that it's almost like you're able to progress from and move out of some sort of burden, something that's really burdened you. Why do we have the Five of Pentacles here? Please and thank you for Gemini. Wow, clarified by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about loss, regret, and disappointment. It's about matters of the heart that have left you feeling very, like despondent, I want to say. However, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's saying that you are moving on from this, I want to say, like negative energy that perhaps you've been in by letting go the Ten of Swords here of something that you're holding on to. Like I said, this is the card of dwelling on something. Like I said here, don't dwell. It doesn't do us any favors. So let's see what other messages are here for Gemini. Now, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle, yet another new deck. Oopsie. What other messages are here for Gemini, please and thank you? These are beautiful. These are by Colette Baron Reid. What other messages are here for Gemini? Thank you. Interesting. We've got come to the edge. It's almost like they're saying, go on, just dip your toe and see how you feel. maybe you've been holding back on something, and this is a message to say no, push yourself a bit more. Because that Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles together is nothing but a nice outcome. But I think you need to, again, with this here, the Hierophant, I really feel like somebody or some situation is challenging your belief systems, your traditions, your morals. But they want you to come to the edge. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Gemini. Very intriguing. And yeah, have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.